Video for the GoSho mini projector. The company one by one did send out an update on the firmware upgrade to help with the freezing issue, but not some of the other issues. But they're saying there's some other patches coming up. So let me just read some of this to you guys. It says the first GoSho firmware patch, which is version 1.1, is ready for download and installation on your projectors. The patch will fix the following. 1. Resolves many of the freezing issues backers are currently experiencing. So basically, like the issue that I had when I first started it, that's supposed to solve it. If you are not able to get back into it at all and it keeps freezing, this should solve it. 2. It adds a new remote control function for dealing with freezes. You press the remote controls power button 3 times and the GoSho will shut down, even when frozen. So, I don't know if that's just a redundancy because they don't have faith that their resolution to fix the freezing experiences are going to be fixed, or if that's for other freezing issues that they don't know how to fix just yet. And then 3, the resolving the copy protection issue when playing protected content such as Netflix from a computer over HDMI. So, right now that is where they stand with trying to at least fix the freezing issue. They don't have any other issues fixed just yet. But it does say that future patches are already in the works, including the copy protection fixes for content played from DVD players, PS4s, and Amazon TV sticks. And the addition of 3 new icons for the home screen for iOS, Android, and PCs, which each provide more in-depth connection information, as well as further connection fixes. That still doesn't fix, like, just the UI in general. I mean, adding 3 icons doesn't make it a smart projector. The whole purpose of being a smart projector was that you could use it by itself and do all the stuff on it. Connecting my phone or my Xbox or my PS4 or my Amazon doesn't really make it a smart projector. It just makes it a projector. It says, with regards to the walnut GoSho orders, the boxes of some walnut units were accidentally marked as black or white, even though the actual GoSho units inside is walnut. If you ordered a walnut version but your GoSho box is marked as a different color, please open the package first to confirm the unit's color. And if it's indeed black or white and is not walnut, take a photo of the GoSho unit and send it to us at GoSho at 1x1 for further assistance. They had briefly talked about if you didn't receive the one that you ordered to let us know, and they never actually explained what that was, so I'm guessing it's good that they explained it. I ordered a black one, I got a black one, so. And then the last thing on here talks about shipping times and locations. So it says 100% of the UK, Europe, India, Israel, and Hong Kong units have now been delivered to our shipping partner, and any units that have not been delivered are in the process of being shipped. The remaining 30% of Australian units that haven't been shipped are now being delivered to our shipping partner. Remaining 8% of Japanese units that haven't been shipped and all Korean units are still waiting delivery to our shipping partner. And the following countries will be shipped out after the Chinese New Year, and it's got a whole bunch: Kuwait, Kyrgyzstan, Lebanon, Monaco, Pakistan, Peru, Qatar, Russia, Saudi Arabia, St. Bart, and Ukraine. The interesting thing is that they don't list anything about the United States on how much of the United States units have been shipped. So maybe all of them, since it's not listed. I don't know. But so as of right now, I've already downloaded the firmware upgrade, and I'm just gonna try to see what it does. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we're gonna just set it up and see what the firmware looks like together. So we're just gonna. So I did put it in the travel pouch, and the power brick does not really fit in there as well as you'd want it to. It's very bulky, so I don't know if this travel pouch is really worth it, because all it will really hold okay is the actual unit. But you're gonna want to take the power cord and everything else. So I don't know. See if we can get this out. Alright, we were able to get it out. Alright, so we're just going to set it up right here. Point up against this wall. It's already on for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so there's the windmills again. And we actually have that. So the instructions say that you should download the patch, which actually I'll link that patch. I'll link it down below. So if you guys didn't get the email or whatever, you can actually get the patch. And this is for 1.1. It says to download it to a USB drive. Let me get the USB drive. So, and that to copy the file onto the USB drive, the file should not be located inside a folder on the USB drive. Plug the USB drive into the GoSho USB port. Let's just turn this off real quick. Okay. Plug it into the USB drive. So we're just going to plug it in. It's supposed to go upside down. Why is it not? There it goes. Alright. So we plug that in. Then it says turn on. Oh shoot. I don't have the remote. So it's not an actual it's not an automatic update when you put it in. It's not like it reads off of it and automatically does it. And I don't have the remote. So I can't do anything because there's actual no like navigation button on it at all, which I didn't realize until just now. So that kind of sucks. So if you lose the remote or don't have the remote with you, you are not able to use this. So shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do this later. Sorry guys. I'll do it later, and I'll edit it in right here so you can actually see what it does when you update the firmware. But yeah, so always have the remote with you, and I didn't even think about it when I brought it with the travel case, which means that that's another thing that has to fit in there that probably won't fit in there. But alright guys, so I'm going to try to update this again. I have the remote now, since for some reason, I don't know why I didn't realize it, but there's no way to navigate on the back or the top or the sides or anything like that, so you have to use the remote. So if you lose the remote, you are screwed. That's it. You are screwed. So let's just try to update it now. So let's turn it on. Alright, so now we're going to update it. So it says to go to Settings, Firmware Upgrade, a newer version, yes. And it says it's done, system is going to reboot. It's taking a while to reboot. Or maybe now it's upgrading. I don't know what it was doing before. Okay, so turned off. Is it going to turn itself back on? Okay, so it's not turning itself back on. It turned itself off, and I guess you have to turn it back on. Let's just see if the remote does anything now. Nope. So the remote will still not turn it on. So we'll have to turn it on from the back of it. Okay, so we got this screen again. And now we're back to this screen. So it looks no different than before. Alright, so I don't know. Okay. Well, let's see if this turns it off. Alright, so the remote will turn it off. It would not turn it back on. And as of right now, the only update takes care of the freezing. That's all it takes care of. So, now, before we get any further with, alright, so let's get into some of the issues that I have with this before we continue supporting this project and trying to tell people whether they should get it or not. Let's just tell you some of the cons right now with this project. One, it doesn't work as advertised. It's a great flashlight. It'll shine bright on the wall. It's a really nice square, so it'll make a really good paperweight, but that's about it. So it does not have any of the features that is listed inside as far as the navigation or anything like that. Has no smart features whatsoever, not a single one. The UI is not as promised. Another thing I realized is that the power brick looks nothing like the power brick in the photo, which I'll show here. I do understand that sometimes these things change as listed in the manual, but it does not fit well into the travel bag. Like the other one would have fit better because it's a lot smaller. So I don't know why they didn't think about that when they made the travel bag. I feel like they made the travel bag and then they were like, all right, well, we can't afford this other power adapter. Let's just go with this one because it's cheaper. And they went with that because of all the other problems they were having. So it won't play any videos that has any kind of copyright stuff from Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, anything like that. So it doesn't work until the next time they do an update for the firmware, which I don't know when that's going to be. The next thing that I realized, people have been complaining about the audio not being very good. And with that, I kind of made a realization that you can't hook up external speakers to this. It has nothing on the back. It only has the USB, the HDMI, the power thing, a reset, and the power button. That's it. There are no other buttons on it. Or no more inputs on it. So you can't connect an external speaker to make it sound better. You also, as of right now, I don't think it will change because I was trying to look up the settings and I couldn't find anything on it. Right now it's only Wi-Fi, which again is useless because you can't do any kind of live streaming with it. But it doesn't have any Bluetooth on it, so you can't connect a Bluetooth speaker to it or Bluetooth headphones to it if you were trying to listen to it or anything like that. So you only have the speakers that are right here. That's it. You can see both of them. Those are the only two speakers that you have on the entire thing, and you can't hook a Bluetooth up to it. At least not that I know of, not that I've seen, not that I've read. There's no Bluetooth connectivity to it at all. So that would be a huge thing, is to do wireless audio. Because if you get one of those little, you know, portable audio things, I mean, you can get them pretty much anywhere now. That would make this so much better, because you could actually do an actual entertainment system and be outside. And if it's kind of noisy outside, a little windy, at least this would probably help with the audio. So you're not just having to listen to it in your bathroom or something. Just put it on the wall. I mean, that's about it. I'm not seeing much features on it at all. I'm not sure what all of us that got this, what we paid for. I'm not exactly sure what we paid for. You can't really adjust the brightness. The only thing that I saw about adjusting the brightness is in the eco mode in the settings, but it doesn't really adjust it a lot. It only turns it down a little bit, but it doesn't say anything about like time remaining or anything like that, or how much brightness it is, like different levels. Because like on a TV or anything else, like you can actually adjust the brightness. This you cannot. You can only adjust the focus on the front right there. That's it. So, I mean, it's not... I don't know what we paid for. I really don't know what all the backers were supporting, trying to get this product out and help one by one create a successful product, because it's not. It's not successful right now. I don't really know what to say all the time. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what to talk about. It has a nice look, but other than that, it doesn't do anything. And I think it's a waste for all the other projectors out there that do what this is doing right now. Like, I could spend a third of it, of what we paid for this, and get something that actually could work out of the box. If it was a true smart projector that had the apps in it that worked, we could just hook it up to Wi-Fi, get it going, and just watch whatever we want, wherever we want. That would be impressive. It would have been great. I would support it. I would talk praise about it. But it's just not. It's really not. I almost feel that One by One needs to scrap this project. And either one, start over from scratch. Everyone that already bought one gets a newer version that has all the features that it should have been in there, and then more to make it a better product, to make it something that you can actually do. Like, it needs to have navigation in case you don't have the remote. Because like the other day when I tried to do it at my shop, like, I forgot the remote because like I just put it in my bag and I didn't think about it. I didn't think about putting it in my bag because I was trying to shove this in there, which barely fits. And it seems that when I put it in there, I accidentally turned it on because it's so freaking tight. Like, it is so tight trying to get in there. And then trying to get it back out is just... Look, I mean, it doesn't even want to come out. It won't come out. There it goes. But I will say this. On the little packaging thing, it does have this little pocket, which I figure is for the remote. But it doesn't like hide in there. It sticks out like a third out. So it doesn't even like protect the remote all the way, because you're going to have to cinch this down, and then it's going to stick up like that as everything else is cinched down. And then having to shove all this cord and everything in there as well. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. So I just put it in there just normal. The other day I had to actually like rope everything together and make sure it would fit. See, now it's, man. Okay, so this is with the cable in the bottom of it. It's right here. All the cable's right there. The thing is touching the cable, and that's as far as it goes down. right there. So you can't really cinch it down. It doesn't do anything, and the cinch is just this. So I mean, that's it. Like, it's not a good travel. Like, it's really not. I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish with this. I felt like we were all scammed for this product, which is a shame because I really wanted to support this product. I know some of you got one and it works fine. That's great. I'm happy for you. I don't know where we can go from here. It is not the product I think we were all promised at all. Again, I think if it was running late on getting things out because it wasn't up to snuff, they should have just held on to it. People may have been pissed off then, but when they got the product, it would have worked and everyone would have been happy. Because right now, it was a late product and it's a product that's not complete. So I think that this is not what we were promised, and I'm just very disappointed. And those of you who also got one, I mean, definitely, if you did the update and it worked for you, if you have no more freezes, great. Let me know if it's working for you, how it works for you. And I mean, the more updates that they bring out with this, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But I think that if you were going to buy a projector like this, do not buy this one. I feel like this is not the product that you should put your money in. Especially now that it's out of the Kickstarter area and you'd have to pay the full like $400 or $500, whatever it is, for this product. This is nowhere near what this product is worth. I mean, right now the product is worth not even $50. Not even that. I mean, like, maybe it's worth $50 in all the components, but other than that, as being a product that works, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So my final thought today, I mean, I might have some more thoughts after they do some updates with it and maybe it works some more, but as of right now, my final thoughts on this product is do not buy the GoSho Mini, not smart projector. I mean, do not buy this. And if you bought it, if you were one of the ones that bought it along with me, I am sorry that you were also a part of this group and having to deal with this crap. Like, I do not know why these kind of products are like this. I've had other products that I've purchased through Indiegogo that I like and that work. There are some other ones that just were crap as well, but I have other ones that worked and were nice, and they weren't late, and it came out, and everyone got what they were promised. This one is not that. It's just not. So, so with that being said, guys, let me know what you think below in the comments about this product if you have one. If you don't have one and you just want to share your thoughts on how, you know, ridiculously dumb of a purchase this was, I mean, definitely let me know. I'm not going to disagree with you right now. But definitely, if you want to keep updates on this, definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so when I do some updates on this, I mean, you'll be the first to know. And yeah, guys. So I will talk to you later. All right. Bye.